Hello everybody and welcome to this new short video. It's going to be introducing something called the systems of units. Say for example you booked a flight to the USA and the instructions say that you're allowed to have 2 bags, each cannot weigh more than 50 pounds. We're used to measuring the mass in kilograms. What's with the pound thing? It's something new, we never heard of it before. Well, there are many units that can be used to measure physical quantities, not just the ones we know. For example, for mass we can use pound, we can use something called ounce, or we can use the kilogram, which we already know. Are there other units? Yes, there are. For the length, we're used to use centimeters and meters. Well, there's something called the mile, the yard, the inch, the foot, etc. There are many other units to measure length. Also, for time, for example, we know that there's seconds, days, hours, etc. These are all different units to measure different physical quantities. The whole idea of this is to introduce something called the system of units. The most famous and used type of systems of units, it's called the SI unit system. Well, it's actually what we've been used to all of our lives. For example, we know that it uses kilograms to measure mass, seconds to measure time, meters to measure distance, and Celsius to measure temperature. And as I said before, we are already used to these types of units. Now, for example, we want to introduce another system of units which is called the US customary system. It uses something called pounds to measure mass, and it uses seconds to measure time. So it's similar to the SI unit of system when we're talking about time. And it uses feet and inches to measure distance, and it uses Fahrenheit to measure temperature. Well, just to get a feeling of these units and what they mean, well, I know that 1 pound is equal to a little bit less than half a kilogram, which is equal to 0.543 kilograms. For example, 1 inch, it's a small unit compared to the meters, as it equals only 0.0254 meters. And for example, 1 foot is also smaller than 1 meter. It's equal to 0.304 meters. Okay? The whole idea of this video again was to introduce new types of units of systems and new types of units. Normally we'll be using the SI unit system. It's going to be used in the exams, in the examples, etc. But it's good to know that there are other types of units of systems. Stay tuned in the next videos. We will be introducing more important topics. See you then.